So an LLC does not protect the assets that it owns, and a trust does not automatically mitigate the taxes on the assets it owns. I'm here to tell you, just placing assets in an LLC or in a trust without fully understanding the implications of doing so is not good moves. When we talk about placing life insurance in a trust, we're talking about an irrevocable trust. It's the only type of trust that can actually mitigate taxes. What it's doing is creating a separate legal entity such that it's no longer owned by you, and therefore no longer included in your estate tax calculation. You might say, okay, that sounds great. I think I need that. But there are drawbacks. One, you literally no longer own that asset, which means you no longer control it. You have no say in the management of it. Now, because there's pretty serious drawback, a lot of people opt for revocable trusts, also known as a living trust. A revocable trust doesn't mitigate taxes. It's still included in your estate tax calculation because you still own it. It does, however, allow your heirs to skip probate, which I'm sure they'd be appreciative of. Life insurance would go in an irrevocable trust because life insurance is usually put in place in an estate plan to actually pay for estate taxes anticipated, so that the estate tax mitigation plan isn't itself subject to estate tax. Now, the LLC part of this debate I'm just going to make real quick and short. The LLC is only limited liability for the owner's personal assets, not for the assets owned by the business. Those are still very much subject to creditors and regulators. I met a man recently who put his personal home inside his LLC because he believed he'd be saving some sort of taxes doing that. And he also believed there was better protection for his home. The reality is there's not going to be any income or depreciation allowed against something that's not actually generating income. The IRS will only allow you to do that on the part of the property that's actually serving as your home office or some other income generating asset in the home. So what this man really just did was put his home at risk of being part of a settlement if his business was to get sued because it's now a business asset.